Yes.
Here, I don't think they give you sriracha.
Oh no, I got hot sauce.
Oh, you want sriracha? Or?
No, no, I'm good.
Sriracha's better.
Yeah. Then that packet of Chinese hot sauce.
Come on, desk pins. Don't do this to me, desk pins. There we go. Alright. Today, we're going to be working on another dead MacBook. Let's take a look at what's wrong with these filthy MacBooks. This MacBook, I'm not kidding. This actually is a filthy MacBook. Look at this. Somebody wiped their ass with this MacBook. Like, genuinely wiped their ass with this MacBook. I don't just mean the fat part. I mean the hole and the sphincter and everything right up there. Just there. This is fucking disgusting. And this is absolutely, utterly shameful. I don't even want to waste my normal rag on this. So I'm actually just going to, because I have a rag that I use for cleaning things, but I'm just going to take a paper towel that I found on the floor and use that, because this is not worthy of my rag. This is just disgusting. What kind of human would treat their MacBook like this? Even if you don't like the MacBook, you have to touch its keyboard. Why would you want to touch something that's just dirty? Filthmonger. Oh, the bottom of it is no better. Okay. I don't even want to know what the keyboard of this is gonna. Oh God, you filthy human, filthy human. This is not a touchscreen. Why do people think MacBooks are touchscreens? I don't understand. You want a touchscreen? Buy a Surface. Ugh. Good to see you feeling somewhat better. Thank you, Pedro. And alright, so we're going to open up this filthy MacBook and see what's going on with this filthy MacBook. This is indeed a filthy MacBook. This is as filthy as it gets. Gross. Disgusting MacBook. Look within. Let's see what's going on inside this filthy MacBook. Turn on our power supply. Unplug the battery. Plug in the charger. And it's dead. It's absolutely dead. Not a shrivel of life on this MacBook. Just trying to figure out why that is. This is why do I have to send money to get you to respond? Why are you being an asshole in my chat? Go away. Let's see. You seem to be being an asshole. If there was a way I could give you back your $2, I would. But I'm not sure how that works, unfortunately. Okay. You need to look within yourself to fix that hole. Perhaps. Hello, feeling any better yet? Getting there. I'm eating only lentil soup. I just had 2 lentil soups. I bought 3 lentil soups, so I got another one waiting for me later. I'm hoping that that'll make me feel a little bit better, a little bit less nauseous. I saw that you got some torque screwdrivers. Are you getting set up for what I think you're getting set up for? How was your Christmas? My Christmas was lovely. It was filled with MacBook repair. Permission to snap power cycling board in half before it puts me in a sane asylum. I think that's a good idea. If I send you a Mac, we'll send you a burrito. If I send you a Mac, will you send a burrito back? If it looks like this MacBook, I may send you yesterday's burrito back inside of your MacBook. Lentil soup is good. I agree. Someone in YouTube being an asshole. Shock, says Aaron. We're almost done getting this MacBook out of the case. Damn, I want lentil soup now. You should get some lentil soup, Hi. Actually, wait, no, you're Hi. You don't deserve something good. You deserve nothing. Traitor. PR Nova's here. Have you ever seen a screen flickering in a MacBook Pro due to a dirty power on an upstairs circuit? I don't know what you mean by upstairs. There are no stairs on MacBooks. Unless you're playing Stairway to Heaven on your MacBook. You don't deserve anything indeed, Hi. Can we fix it? Only one way to find out. Huh. Linus Tech Tips is here. Is that the real Linus, or is that YouTube trolling me? Well, hopefully I can fix this better than I can build a computer. Because if you are the real Linus and you watched my live stream of me building my first real editing computer, you would laugh because it was done like garbage. It was actually quite terrible. So let's see what's up with this dirty MacBook. So, first things first is it wasn't giving us a light on the charger. And if we look closely under the microscope, you will see that the DC-in board with the charger is going to talk to the computer. Has little burned pins in it. You may not see it to the untrained eye. Yeah, Linus can be a mod. Let's put him to work. Get him to get rid of some cancer in my chat. As you can see, this pin over here has seen better days. It's a little burned. I wonder what that pin is for. And if we look at the DC-in cable that connects this, oh dear. Oh my. Oh, that has seen better days. I wonder if this will work if we just change that cable. Also, I wonder where you could get an 8211722 cable. Perhaps you can get one from store.rossmangroup.com. Unless it's gone down or been hacked again, which it probably has. So we're just going to go up and get another one of those cables, and the time it takes me to do that, my site will probably be hacked again.
Still carried them.
Yoink. It's kind of cute.
This is her husband's laptop. He's a gangster.
All right. We get a light, and we also get a fan spin. Your store is broken. Well, big effing surprise there. This board could use a little bit of touch-up on the corroded areas. Let's see what we have here. Ouch. Much corrosion. 200 rubles to fill a hole in your soul or buy a burrito. I have to get a remote control for this thing now.
For the amp?
For the...
Oh, you can't just kick it on anymore.
It doesn't kick on. If you need a pen tester for your site, let me know. I'll do it for free. I don't need a pen tester. I need a Magento fixer. 200. I have one of those. I just emailed. Here's the vent has fallen under my desk. We're going to find that thing. Grab it. Effing piece of shit. There we go. Don't pull too hard. Okay. So. I wonder if I mess something up while redirecting my forum. I got my forum on vBulletin cloud hosting, so it's anytime there's a mess up, somebody else gets to deal with it. I like that. Most of this crud is going to work just fine. Paying for a burrito for your soul. Try taking a look at my account and post regarding an 00165 board. I was requesting some other user to find it all disappeared. Why my account and post? That's because, yeah, there's a sticky thread on that. So the site was getting hacked every other day by fucktards, so I had to migrate over to the cloud hosting thing so an older database is there. So unfortunately there is some stuff that got lost. Because I had to give them a database to do the migration. It took them a day or two to do the migration. So feel free to... I can't really bring your post back. If your account is gone, just contact and we will make you an account or cancel so you can resubscribe. But yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to do it instantly because the vBulletin people take forever to migrate shit. Sorry about that. Okay. This is probably going to have a backlight. It's not the prettiest looking board, but it'll have a backlight. And this also needs to go to the ultrasonic cleaner. Poor little connector. Let's see. See if this filthy Macbook has the capability to have a backlight in its little soul. There's a bridge on the LCD connector. There sure is. There sure is. Indeed there is. Pins 3 and 4. They are soldered together. And they will be soldered together for a long time. See if Paul Daniels' software decides to work today. Is the meter on? There we go. Just took a little bit to load up, but it is Paul Daniels' software. Not much we can expect from it. And it looks like we're getting 39 volts on backlight, which means voltage is not making its way to the screen. Alright, so maybe there's a break inside that crappy-ass connector. Or a bad screen cable. The only way to really tell would be to try with another screen. Or to clean this screen cable. See if a little bit of cleaning changes anything. Backlight. Damn you. 39 volts still. Thanks, Peter. Alright, let's see what it does with a different screen. I cannot access your website. You and me both, man. You and me both. That makes several of us. Alright, let's see what we get with a different screen. Hopefully we get a happy 26 volts. Yay. Wait, 26, but then it goes away. Oh, because I have the damn thing closed. Aren't I an idiot? Alright. This can be seen here. 26 volts. Beautiful. And because this cable is so tiny, I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you the light. Here we go. See? Light. So this screen needs a better screen cable. What happened to that custom ASIC destroyed mining system? That is fucked. And since they never got back to me on whether they want it back for months and months, we threw it away. Because that was complete and utter trash. Unfixable trash. That was beyond fucked. Mm-hmm. You missed a non-super chat donation a minute ago. Fuck. I have to figure out how to make that stuff ding. Let's see. Where did I miss? Mm-hmm. 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 Would you mind taking a look at my account where... Oh, I answered that one. Yeah, it seems I've answered all of these. Okay. Might be the rewrite that I did. Uh-oh. I wonder if I killed the store with my rewrite. Uh-oh. Alright, so I get to choose. Do I want the forum to work or do I want the store to work? Yeah. Lewis is a noob when it comes to setting HT access. I failed electronics final exam. That sucks. Camille just said that he failed it, and life isn't that bad. Now he works Oh, never mind.
I still got my degree later.
He did get his degree. You can just try again. Alright, so I'm a noob at 301 redirect. Yeah, let's see if my chat can tell me how to do 301 redirects properly. I'm gonna try this, and let's see if my store works now. Store dot Okay, so it seems like it still doesn't work, so my redirect doesn't seem to have had shit to do with it. I feel good about that. Alright. My web guy will be home in an hour or two, and once he's home, then he can check this out. Not much I can do from here, I'm afraid. Poor little store. Okay, gotta leave notes for this ticket, and then we'll move on to the next one. Thanks for always having my back, bro, says PP3V42. Anytime, PP3V42. We'll always make sure that you're present. No escape key. This filthy MacBook can go elsewhere. What do we do with people like Hi. Here's another MacBook. It appears that it doesn't turn on. Thank you, technical fool. This desk is so tiny that if I move this, my alcohol container will fall over. How often do current MacBook batteries fail and expand? At a rate of approximately 8 through every 100,000. I don't fucking know. Let's look inside this MacBook that doesn't turn on. Much MacBook. Is the desk really tiny or just a lot of stuff on it? You tell me. So, this is my arm. This is a cell phone. Desk. Like if you do this, this knocks over. If you try to move this, you can't because it's like going to bang into that, which is going to bang into that, which is then going to cause this to fall because the cable's not long enough. And it's like, grrr. Effing desk. Places. We don't have the luxuries that you Swedish people do. The hell is this mess? Sad. Ugh. This glove never on right. Can you give the opinion on the Logitech M570? I don't know what that is. What you suggest, iFixit toolkit or Weha Wear kits? If you want a good screwdriver, the Weha and the Wear kit. I assume the major issue is that commercial rent in New York is gigantic. Yes, if I got that store across the street from the Apple store, it wouldn't be much bigger than this. It would be $48,000, but it wouldn't be much bigger than this. So like the space thing would still be an issue. That would not be solved. And that's at $48,000. So this is an Air. M70 is the mouse you have. It's pretty decent. It's not bad. Somebody sent it to me for free. Can't complain. If you have a very tiny desk, it's not bad. I thought I'd hate a trackball, but I kind of like it. Okay, this MacBook is almost ready to be taken out of the system. Do you have a PC 3000? Yes, I do. I have a PC 3000, and I have a person who's actually good at data recovery, which is much more important than the PC 3000. You know the site isn't working. No way. Really? Alright. Let's see. Lewis going to be surprised in 2019. Huh? What? By what? Wow, that rent is insane. Yes, it is. 48,000 a month is insane. That space is still vacant. Surprise, surprise. But that's the thing. The space is still vacant, and they don't care. They don't have to care. They have the money to not care. They don't need to rent the space. There's no... They'll just wait for somebody who's stupid enough to accept it for $48,000. That's the way it works. And some dumbass will come along. High schooler Alex was fantastic. No, I didn't miss that one. I read that one, XUM. Rewind. I definitely read that one. But thank you for the 100 rubs. I appreciate getting a rub every now and then. You need a wife, Lewis. Why do I need a wife? Where do you find one of those? Is one of them in my queue? Okay, first thing we notice on this MacBook. The copper cover over this connector has been destroyed. Probably got a little raped before it came here, but... Would you make an offer for 30,000? No, it doesn't matter. They're not interested. I've made several offers. None of those places have any interest in any of that. And you'll see that a lot of New York City and Manhattan is just empty. And personally, I think that the answer to this is really just people leaving. Like, let the real estate market plummet. Let the property value plummet when there's nothing else here. Because at some point, all these idiots moving to New York City are going to realize that it doesn't make sense to pay $4,000 to $8,000 a month to live upstairs from Whole Foods and Chase Bank. It's just that's boring. You know, to live in a very highly polluted cesspool that has terrible weather, a terrible transit system, just so that you can be upstairs from Whole Foods and Chase and be half an hour from Broadway. Like, it's just, well, what else is there in New York City? What else is there that's genuinely interesting besides Broadway? You know, what's the point? Build a little birdhouse in your soul to fix it. Huh. Your wife is in slot 7. Which 7? What do you pay for your current location? Too much for not having heat, I can tell you that much. Okay. Is the main driver of people leaving New York because it's just unaffordable? It's not even that it's unaffordable, it's just that it sucks. Where do I start learning this? Is there a degree or certification? No, don't get a degree. Getting a degree is just going to be one of... You don't want to spend 4 to 6 years of your life going in debt for some shit that's not going to actually teach you anything. Watch the videos. If you want to learn this, watch the videos. You don't need to get a degree or a certification for this. Volume drop lower. Yes, that's the ultrasonic cleaner. It's going to be on for a minute or two. And there's not much I can do about it because my store is small. Yes, it is, school. Indeed it is. It is down. I wonder why that is. Wow. Alright, let's get rid of some of these terrible joints here. The only reason I'm getting a degree is because it is free. It would have stayed in the industry otherwise. Imagine that, making something free increases demand. Brother, can you do a Scooby-Doo impression, please? No. How many square meters has your store? I think it's like 700 square feet. It's kind of a dump. I'm not doing that. That's not enough money, I'm afraid. I don't think there's enough money to get me to do that. I'm not broke enough yet. But yeah, there's no place to buy all these chips and tools. There will be once WebGuy fixes it, but WebGuy's not going to be home for 2 hours. Webman will check it out when Webman is home. Would you fix a 2009 MacBook Pro from the UK? Why are you sending a 2009 MacBook Pro? You're going to spend more in shipping than that thing is worth. You can buy that on Craigslist for like $150. And you're probably going to spend $150 getting it shipped here from the UK. Don't spend more shipping your MacBook than your MacBook would be worth when it's working. Can you do a crazy frog impression? No, I cannot. I do not do impressions. Your rubles are appreciated, but that is not what I do. I fix motherboards. I fix MacBooks. I fix liquid damaged solder joints. My purpose on Earth is to fix MacBook. To convince Tim to hire a receptionist. To get Nasara to start fixing MacBooks in Sweden. And to troll Paul Daniels. I'm not here for these other things. Okay, so we've got that working. Now what else looks dirty on this MacBook? The PP3V42 area has got a little bit of nastiness by it, and that's going to be the resistor that turns on the circuit. Omar, F off. No. Go away. You go away. You GTFO. What happened over Christmas, Lewis? Huh? No, I fix MacBooks. Josh says greetings. Thank you. Thank you, Nasara. That's appreciated. That's some good moderating work right there, Nasara. It's quality. Now let's look at the other side of this dirty, filthy MacBook.
Okay. Cool.
Have you used any knockoff T12 or T15 tips? No. Is it worth saving a few bucks? I mean, the HAKKO tips are cheap as it is. I don't understand why you would want to get knockoffs. Like, if the HAKKO tips are 80 bucks each, okay, fine. It's like they're 10, 15 bucks. Just buy the original tip. You're going to be using that. You're going to be using those tips to make thousands and thousands of dollars. Don't screw yourself to be cheap. And speaking of being cheap, let's see if we can fix this DC in cable at component level. I say as I lecture somebody on not being cheap. Who was such a good man? He spent Christmas working. Does that make somebody a good person? The fact that they work through Christmas? Or does that just make them a workaholic? I don't know if that necessarily makes somebody a good person, Joan. That just makes them a workaholic. No smells of plastic. What percentage of Macs are you able to repair on average? I'm not an abacus, so I don't know. Tim, I'm gonna fix a DC in cable on camera. You excited? You ever tried this before? I don't think I have. This is cheap as hell. This is some of the cheapest shit I've ever done. This is shameful. I'm from Denmark. Oh, hi from Denmark. You're doing a good job. Thank you. I have a MacBook Pro 2011 matte screen, and screen failed, so we're trying to fix the GPU. No, Joan. Run away from 2011 MacBook Pro. I would say no, in my opinion. I know that you got the high-resolution matte ones, so you're going to want to keep it, because you probably pay it out the ass to get that configuration. And it's understandable. But I would say that machine's time is up. Tim, I'm fixing a DC in cable. This cable is like $4. What is wrong with me? I think I'm doing this because I just don't want to walk to the front again to get another cable, since I'm feeling a little nauseous. So I'm going to fix this DC in cable instead. This is so Chinese. There's this one place nearby that they won't actually replace an iPhone 4 home button. They fucking refurbish the ribbon cable of the button. Like, that button is like 80 cents, and they're refurbishing it instead of replacing it. Just the fact that they're even taking the time to do that is insane to me. But I'm doing this, the same shit. Oh my god. Where this is gonna work. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'm not walking to the front of the store. Screw that. Alright, so see this pen over here? This is not what the job is, Nasera. I don't want to turn you off to doing this as a way to make money, just because of my silliness. This is a more glamorous job than fixing $5 DC in cables. Okay, I think I filled in that via. So now we're gonna fix the DC inboard side. Yeah, this is gonna be great. Oh my god, this is so effing cheap. Can't believe I'm doing this shit. This is embarrassing. I'm setting a bad example. Why am I doing this shit? Who's Nessera? I don't see her in the chat. Look harder. Friend got the 2.4K Mac SSD and RAM soldered. Yeah, that's sad. I feel bad for your friend. I'm sorry. But they did it by choice. They did it to themselves, really. And they did it to themselves. Alright, this is the PP3V42 pin that's always corroded and nasty. So let's get in there and fix that mofo. Greetings from Norway. Thank you very much to Mama Tex from Norway. We're gonna make that DCN board work again. I was wondering if you have compared corrosion damage to a given component between factory lead and lead-free solder. Factory lead-free and leaded solder. I haven't. That's something that would actually be a good idea for a video, you know. Someone ever tried to send in a fake Mac or iPhone? No. Don't think I've had that experience. Okay, this pin is almost refurbished. Recording. Alright, there we go. That looks like a good joint. Drinking liquor will fix the hole in your soul. No, that doesn't work. No drinking for me. Did you eat your cookies?
Which cookies?
The cookies,
Oh,
gift cookies? Were they good?
they were really good.
Awesome.
A bunch of people had some. But is the person there or?
Yeah, they asked. Everybody enjoyed the cookies. Thank you.
Yeah. We couldn't finish them, so they're still sitting there.
How can I help you? How can I help you? I'm mute? Oh. Yeah, give me 1 second. And then we'll see if this board works. I just refurbished a DCN board and a DCN board cable.
Let me guess, with a cable, with a wire.
I'll
Oh no.
fix. Bro, we're almost out. I'm waiting for my delivery.
No, I have.
Hi.
I gotta get
I'm mute. Cats. Thank you. Okay, brother, I understand no crazy frog. Instead scream, this is Sparta. Then say, no, this is Patrick. Then do the Fortnite dance. Dude, I don't know if you have mistaken and you think that somehow you're donating dollars instead of rubs. But even with dollars, that is not enough money to make an ass of myself.
Rubs.
But with rubs, just not doing it.
Isn't that Russian currency?
Rubles.
Ruble.
He's saying brother, so I don't think it's Russian. It sounds Middle Eastern or something. Brother is a Middle Eastern thing.
Comrade.
No, comrade would be Russian. Brother is like, hi brother, I have missing voltage here. That's usually like Bangladeshi or something. I don't know what currencies that get used in all these places. Okay, so let's see if fixing the DC-in cable and the DC-in board has brought us a green light and fan spin. And oh my god, we have fixed the DC-in cable and the DC-in board and obtained fan spin. Nasera says Brazzers. What? Why are you mentioning Brazzers in my chat?
I had a beanie with the Brothers logo on it.
That, folks, is how we fix a DC-in board and a DC-in cable at component level. Now, this has only been done as a proof of concept to see if that's possible, given the fact that this cable and board together is like, even if you're paying absolute utter retail, the cable is $5, $7, maybe $9, and the DC-in board is like $20. There is absolutely no reason on God's green earth to ever do something like this. And I just did it just to fuck with it, but it's doable. We just fixed a DC-in board and a DC-in cable. I fixed a cable that's worth like $2. Damn. Why do I feel this excited? I have not accomplished anything. I've brought $2 of value back to the world. Even worse, in a MacBook. Thank you, compression. Arabs say browser. Oh, now I get it. What will you do if someone claims a copyright on your channel? I don't know. I don't know all these hypothetical situations. Surgery?
Yeah, this plastic piece has to go.
My camera's acting funny lately. Like when I move, it's kind of blurring. Your support team must be amazing. Thanks for all you and they do. Yes, I have the amazing people working here. Only the best. Like Camille here. He's the best. You don't get much better. Uh-oh. Here's $2 for the effort. Thank you. Please, my brother sick in hospital. Please pray. Give him a shout out.
One like, one prayer.
What? You want me to give a shout out to the president of Syria? Really? Any working music today? No working music right now. Disband the rubs guy. Yeah, that's what I would say to do. Bye-bye. How can I help you? Ah. What suggestions do you have for a software developer who broke his wrist, thumb, and index finger? Broke his wrist, thumb, and index finger.
Pointer dog.
I would suggest... What I would say is rather than punch, try if next time you get into a bar fight, try using this part of your hand and do this, because when you punch like this, especially if you're a noob to fighting like I am, it's really easy to hurt your hands. So the next time you get into some kind of drunken brawl, use this part of your hand instead of this part of your hand. But I would suggest that you just stop getting into drunken brawls. The fuck's wrong with you, you savage? Okay. Eisenus asked, does fapping to traps make me gay? That is the question, isn't it? What happened to moderators? Remember when this used to be a nice clean happy chat? Quality questions. How did you fix Max prior to Flex Board View? Prior to Flex Board View, fixing Max was very easy, simple. It's like hassle-free, trouble-free. We knew where everything was. The boards honestly just fixed themselves as soon as they went on the desk. And then Paul Daniels' software came into the mix. And now it's total clusterfuck. Watching your videos a while now. Finally got myself to register on Twitch and start watching. I appreciate what you do. Regards from a small repair shop in the Netherlands. Thank you, biggest mandem. Do you know Duke, by the way? Kind of curious if you know Duke. Your mods are trolls too, says OMFG Bunder. Carpat, he leaves good comments on Eli's stuff, so I will add him as a mod. do you think about Razer Blade laptop? I think Razer has a lot of the design flaw issues that Apple has without any of the upside. So Apple at least gives you the upside of you get their operating system, the ecosystem, the whatever, the sexy trackpad. Razer kind of gives you all the downsides of, you know, like MOSFETs blowing up and just like random tech issues that don't happen with, let's say, ThinkPad machines. But you don't get any of the upsides. You're still using vanilla old Windows 10. We need more band hammers. Who else do I trust that I can add as a mod before moving on to the next MacBook? I think banning his accounts is making him stronger. I think so, Nasara. I think so. Let's go full ban hammer here. I don't see... Game Boy Genius is here. Game Boy Genius. Help. Yes. This is ridiculous. My chat is unusable. Mars says, mod me, I've been with you forever. I don't know who you are, but I trust you. Alright. Can I send you a MacBook and see if I get a PC back? I can't read my chat anymore. This is sad. I used to like reading my chat. Okay. Next up. What happened with your batteries? Did you get it? Nope. Those were labeled by a dumbass. I'm going to explain all of that in an upcoming video. So apparently, the Apple was crossed out. From what I understand, the Apple was crossed out, but the issue is somebody actually had the label made, put it on the battery, and then somebody else in front of them crossed out all the parts that say Apple, California, Apple, Apple, logo, copyright, trademark, blah, blah, blah. So my question is, why would you put a label there that you know is going to get you in trouble, only to cross everything out? So technically, I mean, it wasn't... It's hard to say where this even comes from because you have a sticker on a product. Then you're crossing out the logos on the sticker, so it's no longer being represented as that. So why'd you put the sticker to begin with, kind of thing? It's all like stupidity. What happened to the live mouse that you caught? Steve made me get rid of it. Okay. Here we have an A1278 MacBook that has no backlight. We can open this up and see why it has no backlight. This is old. This is a very old MacBook here. You're hired, Heather. My average invoice, I don't know what that is. That's why I didn't answer that question. But thank you for copying and pasting that question 20 times. If I don't have an answer to a question, the best way to get me to respond to it and make up an answer is to copy and paste it 20 times. Who's Mr. BX? iPhone 4? Oh no. 2010 MacBook. Ugh. You're old. Alright, let's see what's wrong with this MacBook. I'm going to try turning this MacBook on. And of course it doesn't... Oh, here we go. Now it's turning on. It's got a letter with it. The backlight is not working. I pulled out the board. As I put the computer back, the bottom of the screen looked like it had a bunch of flashlights pointing up. Okay, so let's see what... So this is see these stage lights or theater lights, funniness? That's typically an issue of LED returns, and that's often from when somebody messes with the connector and the cable. Let's take a look. First thing I'm going to do is unplug the battery and the hard drive. My, this is old. This is quite old. The connector appears to be in fine shape. Fine shape. The cable itself also appears to be in fine shape. Make sure that you're attached all the way in there. And it worked for a second, and then it stopped working. You messed up your screen cable, my friend. That means removing this glass, which is glued in. Nope. That's somebody else's fun. Indeed it is, Just ME. Good job, Pierno. Good job, TCRS. Get rid of that cancer. You're welcome to leave, Zep. You're welcome to leave. I fixed 2 MacBooks. I think I deserve food. If you think I don't deserve food after fixing 2 MacBooks, then you can eat my ass. Then leave. Bye-bye. Lentil soup is good for you. Two MacBooks and a cable that's worth $2. Damn straight.
Bacon? No, not bacon. Hockey.
Good soup. I like soup.
What'd you get, lentil?
3 lentil soups.
3? Holy fuck.
Hey, well, yeah, I eat one every couple of hours.
Soup is always good for you, though. Better than that shit wrap that you eat.
Yeah. Or the spicy potato.
Spicy potato fucks your insides so bad.
I know, but it's so good.
I know, but
You still have some of that hand moisturizer?
I don't know where it went. I gotta bring another one here.
Probably in a bag of, in the box of stuff you mentioned.
Oh yeah, the box of Universal.
Is that still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look.
How is that press that you use?
Which, huh?
The mouthwash.
That's
press?
lovely.
It's good.
Yeah, it's as good as an ultrasonic cleaner.
No, but some of them taste like ass. Which one is that actually?
That
It always smells good, but does it taste good?
That mouthwash is lovely. You could easily make your own lentil soup. It's like 4 ingredients. I don't know how to cook, Miss Sarah. I don't think that one has. Oh, it does?
Yeah.
I don't swallow it.
In huge letters.
As long as you don't swallow it.
I guess. What's up, man?
You know where the other box full of stuff from Lewis is? The box that was right there.
Also, did you ever recover my SSDs?
No, but I will. I got some, but I never checked.
I'm a-
transfer.
Can I have status, please?
Oh God.
On my lab recovery? I want status on my data. Is it?
Ooh, that no.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh. I gotta find where it went. Let's grab a new ticket. You go. Okay.
USB-C for sale now.
Not for sale, for testing, because we put it onto an enclosure, or we copied that onto it.
Oh, it's mine now. Thank you.
Huh?
It's mine now. Oh, no, I love
Let's see. What is the view count that I'm getting so many trolls? Holy crap. Okay, here we go. We had 1,200 people watching at some point, and then we're down to 1,043. That would explain it. We never have this many people watching. That's why there's so many trolls. Even in the other channel, it was only up to 600 people. Much trolling. Okay. So we've got another one that appears to not be turning on. This has a lot of stickers on it. Year of the Bird, Slackline, Brewing Company, Here's to the Wild, 50 Years, The Way Everyone Learns to Dive, Student Sustainability Committee, Clean, Drain, Dry, No Wake Buoys, No Law. That's a lot of stickers. Oh, Jesus. What? I'll be back to streaming in a few. You'll have to excuse me, folks. My nausea got the best of me. Oh, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not flux, is it? Is that coffee? No, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Morbid curiosity.
Smelled it. I really like this. This is nice. There's almost everything in here. I put this new thing over here. I don't know if I have to make it or not. Make sure it's perfect. Everything else is also.
Hmm.
Yeah, but check this out.
This is not a good-looking MacBook. Ugh. This is a disgusting, filthy MacBook. Apparently Coca-Cola helps when feeling nauseous. Coca-Cola destroys your insides, so it just make
So good.
no Coca-Cola for me.
It's my only addiction.
I probably shouldn't have rode my bike here today. I figured I should get back into doing some exercise. 3 days with no exercise is no good. Stop dying, please. People are asking in chat if somebody is like keeling over and being kicked for not removing JTAGs fast enough. That's the most recent one-star review in the basement. That's what you're hearing. We just got to plug that hole in the floor that you could listen to them through. Somebody in this chat is supposed to be getting a working MacBook back tomorrow. Hope you feel better soon. When I'm nauseous, I always have dry toast or crackers with water. After a few hours, it subsides.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alright.
Lewis's cats are Mr. Clinton and Blackberry. Who owns Oreo? Mark owns Oreo. Oreo is not my cat. Yes. Oreo is not my cat. Norwegian money always makes me feel better, so have some Norwegian kroner. Thank you, Arvid. Oh man. This is not a MacBook to work on while nauseous. Oh.
Is that a jumper or a hair?
That's a hair.
Oh man. Wonder what's spilled on here. It's a MacBook board full of spunk.
Oh. There's no amount of Norwegian kroner that would make this feel better. Throw up on it, Lewis. That can only improve it. Nasera says I'm eating. Really? You claim you've been watching the stream for 4 months and you're eating while watching this? This is not the stream to watch while eating. This is not... Yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at that.
I got 2 words for you. Not it.
Let's see what the ultrasonic cleaner can do to this. Ultrasonic. I can't work on this before ultrasonicking. I do eat sometimes, Ben, but not while fixing. No amount of Norwegian money will fix this board. Nuke MacBook from orbit. I agree. Alright. Ultrasonic cleaner. Here we go. We dump it in, and it's going to look great. Let's see how this beautiful board looks after soaking.
I didn't have any other container for the boards from the trash can, so I put in a trash bag. Some markets that I actually throw out 4 grand of equipment.
What's in there?
The boards for the trash can because they don't fit inside.
The reason that probably somebody thought that was a trash can, so that's probably how it got broken. So now we're putting the trash can components in a trash bag, and now they're gonna get thrown. You know that's gonna get thrown away, no matter what you write on it. That's gonna get thrown away.
Yes.
You have to think as like, what would the stupidest person do, and then prepare for that.
Some sort of box would be nice. And boxes sit in the
All right.
You need this one for the return plans, right?
You could use that. I'm probably gonna forget to return that shit anyway. All right, so we're gonna dry that board off.
There's 3 giveaways.
I need Daniel to come by so I can buy that CPU off of him. He never got back to my email.
For your home computer?
Yeah. Daniel FJ, where are you? Okay, we're gonna wait for that board to. All right, put the board in the oven. Seems like Paul has yet again reset the temperature to a low temperature. We're just going to undo Paul's work there. And we'll see that board once it's dry. And while I'm waiting for that board to dry, let's work on one that's not as disgusting. Somebody clipped you putting the Mac Pro in the trash bag.
Yeah.
Somebody made a Twitch clip of you doing it. I love it.
That's where I'm going.
Really. You know that thing is still selling, and it's a 2013 machine.
Yeah, but it's
There's
more,
still-
I mean, the specs aren't bad. It's a Xeon and like 64 gigs of RAM in it, 2 GPUs. It's.
But like the specs,
I
the
know. They're selling you like.
5-year-old stuff.
Wait, does the trash can ever make an appearance towards Xeon?
That is a. Oh, and there's me with my head stuttering like a fucking idiot. And I really got to work on that.
This is how Rothman gets his Verge products. Huh?
You guys, Ben Heck. I have to work on that. This like that is bullshit. It's killing me. Oh, okay. Okay, so while that board is drying, we're gonna work on another MacBook. Very good. Can the Hi work as your stream producer? Hi can't work for. What is Hi gonna do? Just like not show up? That's all Hi is good for, is not showing up, really. There seems to be a never-ending supply of MacBooks to fix. Yes, there are. HAKKO is useless. HAKKO is the most useless mofo there is. These gloves are so annoying. You can probably replace a video connector without a microscope if you have practice. Who is more useless, Kopaz or HAKKO? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Kopaz shows up and destroys things. HAKKO doesn't show up. So HAKKO is kind of like a 0, whereas Kopaz is kind of like a negative. This is a MacBook. For a 2009 iMac, you're not going to find a new one, and heating it is not a good solution. The best thing to do there would be to move on, I'm afraid. Pizza?
No, I wish it was pizza. There you go. That's a 1278.
No display on the screen.
Okay. What to? BIOS on here? Do you need to legit just plug this in the board?
No, no, I wish. See inside of the BIOS chip.
Oh, the chip itself. Get some Mucinex.
Why are you dying?
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like this MacBook is not even turning on. They said no display on the screen. Yes, that's because it's dead. Okay. Here, I thought the issue was just no screen. that a Rice Krispie? Oh, I like Rice Krispies. Why does heatsink not touch the Intel GPU? Because that's not the GPU, that's the PCH. Get Coffin Guy some water. He's stubborn. He wouldn't drink it if I gave it to him.
He's throwing curveballs at me.
Is it 3150B or A?
B.
Is that the one that needs the BIOS?
Yeah, but the chip is fucked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does, Steve didn't see that before asking you to desolder it?
Yeah.
Steve, did you see the BIOS chip on that board?
I'll jump over.
Wait, that shit's not going to have anything on it.
Maybe.
That chip is going to be not going to have any actual info on it, if that occurred to it. F.
Yeah, there's nothing here to attach to.
Now it turns on. So was something attached to the board that was keeping it from turning on? It was interesting. Now let's see if we get a screen. Yeah, I'm getting 500 milliamps taken here. Let's see if we get something when I have to plug in a screen. Wearing gloves while working on computers and laptops is a no-no. Says who? Your advice is a no-no, I would say. Okay. Here we have a screen. Let's see if we get a light. Alright, so we're getting image. We're not getting backlight. See? Image, 5 volts. Backlight, 0 volts. 0 volts. So there's a couple of things that we need to check here. First things first. What is resistance to ground on backlight output? $200 kiloohms, so that's not it. Next up, we're going to have to see if the screen is communicating with the motherboard. So there's going to be a data line on where that does. Let's
Well, they're in Fairmont, but they're probably all missing. So right here. Missing. I think they're missing. Okay.
Oh, there's no these are generally.
Yeah, there was. Oh, this one has. You have to be.
So I expect there to be, in this I squared C line to backlight, I expect that to be pulled up to around 5 volts.
On the reader and the I don't know. What do you think? Is it gonna be the right one? 5x7, no.
It's okay. It's alright.
I got something that you gon' like. What song is that from? That's the
Something about Black Eyed Peas? Fergie? No, it's not. It's Timbaland
yeah.
with Nelly Furtado, Promiscuous Girl.
No, it's what ASDs for the A1398 2013-14.
3S162.
3S160. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm expecting on pins 3 and 4 to get 5 volts. I get 0.4 there, 5 there, 0.04 there. So here we go. See? This is starting to make some sense now as to why we don't have a backlight on this MacBook. This is where the screen is going to communicate with the LED driver. And this is supposed to be pulled up. It's supposed to be 5 volts. 5 volts. PP5ESO backlight. And that's pulled up by R7752. Let's take a look at R7752 on the other side of the board.
Still a tasty board?
And because my desk is so tiny, I have no space to put the screen in the keyboard. So the screen is just going to lay on the keyboard and hit the button and fuck everything up. Great. I want a real desk. Let's see if that resistor is present. It is. Check resistance. That resistor is supposed to be 2.4 kiloohms, and it's 41. Huh? That's strange. Well then. The one next to it is 1.5 kilo ohms, but this one is 41. That doesn't make sense. If it's 41 ohms, if anything, I should have more voltage at the other end, not less. Doesn't make a damn bit of sense. No sense whatsoever. That's some nonsense. Well, I wonder if that SCL line is shorted to ground or something. It is. Okay, I'm actually measuring the resistance between PP5 ESO and ground. Check that out. Because this is shorted straight to ground. Now, this goes to a capacitor before it goes to the LCD connector, and what do you think we're going to see next to that capacitor? So I see a cap. The cap actually looks fine. By the way, check this out. They soldered a resistor on sideways here. Isn't that cool? Look at that. See this resistor? It's soldered on sideways. Wow, that's worse than the shit that I do. That's funny. All right, so let's see if it's the capacitor that's shorting that to ground. It could be the capacitor, the connector, or the LED driver. Only one way to find out. Beautiful. Short. It looks like it's maybe gone. Okay. Let's plug in this MacBook. This MacBook. This MacBook. And see what we get. I bet we're going to have a backlight now on this beautiful MacBook. Alright, we're getting image. Huh, backlight is still 0. Okay, we got some more figuring stuff out to do, unfortunately, it seems. Okay, let's see what we're getting over here. Let's see what we're getting at that backlight line. 5 volts on this communication line, 0.04 on you. Alright, unplug power again. Let's see if it's still shorted to ground. And it is. Okay. So still shorted. So it's going to be either the LCD connector that's shorting this to ground or the LED driver itself. It's going to be one or the other. LCD connector or LED driver. LCD connector or LED driver. Now, which one would all of you guess is going to be the issue? The LCD connector or the LED driver? Someone says bad fuse. That's no. No. Someone else's fuse. Oh, God. Please don't make me be ashamed of my chat right now. Okay, is it the LED driver that's shorting the 5 volt communication line to ground? Or is it the LCD connector? YouTube chat is telling me it's a fucking fuse. Why do I read the YouTube chat? I'm going to read the Twitch chat from now on. He fights through illness and disgusting man-chowder-filled MacBooks. This is the commitment it takes to have a successful business. Here's a burrito for not being made out of 4-day-old garbage. Here's for burrito not made out of 4-day-old garbage. Thank you. Alright, so it seems we have 50-50. Most people in Twitch chat are saying connector. Now they're saying driver. Now most of the people in YouTube chat are saying driver. If is the connector in good shape? If yes, I say LED driver. Somebody says short on 2 and 3. Okay, so short on 2 and 3. That's not a short. That's just for me touching it with the multimeter. Yeah, watch here. I'll even that up. Make it nice. You'll see. Karpat Zoltan votes connector. Somebody with a name as cool as Karpat Zoltan can't be wrong. Sounds like something from Aladdin. Makes me want to do the connector. Okay, let's see what we have here. So after fixing and tidying that up, it's still 1.6 ohms. Alright, so we're going to try the LED driver first. The fuse is shorted to ground, replace it. God damn you, Tim. People are going to believe you. Look at my YouTube chat. There's already people saying replace the fuse when the data line is shorted to ground. Outseeker says I'm with Aladdin guy. Yeah, I'm still replacing the driver. I may live to regret this, but we'll see what happens if the people who don't listen to Karpat Zoltan. So I'm going to take the driver off. Oh, I was just curious to see. Now let's see if we're still shorted to ground. So let's lower that Viceland TV level of exposure there. It appears that it was the LED driver after all and not the connector. That means that Karpat Zoltan was wrong. Man work hard, man make money. Thank you, Jason. That's the idea. Trying to set an example here. Work, be useful, help people. Might just make some money. Okay, now we're going to get another chip and put it on this MacBook. So, who are the people who were on Team LED Driver? Because all the people who were on Team LED Driver were correct, all the people who were on Team Connector were wrong, and all the people who were on Team Backlight Fuse are probably picking their nose in the corner right now. I really hope you aren't on Team Backlight Fuse. What is the prize for being right? A sense of pride. Where do I get to claim my prize for being right? Eli the Computer Guy's live stream. Go to Eli's live stream and ask for your prize. He will be distributing all prizes. Backlight fuse guys are in the corner eating glue, which is incidentally what they use instead of flux as well, says Game Boy Genius. Yep. Team Backlight Fuse, aka Team YouTube chat. Ouch! 5-star burn delivered from the Twitch chat. By our man Kopaz. Ouch. Ouch. You gonna take that standing? You gonna take that sitting down, YouTube chat? You just shit on all of you. Wow. Kopaz with the masterful burn. Kopaz with the masterful burn. Is Eli still mad Lewis getting more watchers eating a burrito? Eli is still under this mistaken impression that the reason that this is getting more views is because of keywords. It's like, Lewis bitches about Apple. And no, like 90% of Lewis's videos are PP3V42 versus PP3V3 R3V0 underscore AON. I don't think there's a lot of clickbait value in 90% of my videos. Alright, this is gonna have a backlight now, just you watch, just you wait. Kopaz infidel. Someone says ban Kopaz. Don't ban Kopaz because he speaks the truth. Let's see if we are the champions, my friends. Hopefully. We are the champions, my friends. We'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. Five. And backlight is 38.3 volts. What is common to break on a MacBook Air 11-inch from 2014? I got a good second-hand deal. Me to inspect it tomorrow before purchase. Burrito for answer, thanks. The most common thing to die on that, honestly, is going to be liquid by the JTAG connector, or liquid accumulating around the trackpad cable on the trackpad side. So, if you're going to inspect it, if they're going to let you take it apart, and I don't think they're going to let you take it apart, but what I would do is I would look at the trackpad cable on the trackpad side underneath the battery and see if there's any moisture that's accumulated there. If there's no moisture there, you're probably good. Anyway, as you guys can see, 38 volts. We have a little restart thing right over there, so this works. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a backlight. And that's another MacBook. That's been fixed. Time and time again, every single day, we sit here and we show you how to fix MacBooks. We show you that what the Apple Store says cannot be done, will not be done, won't be done, is doable. it's time for you to start doing some of this work as well. It's time for you to pick up the iron and pick up the multimeter and start doing the Lord's work in fixing MacBooks. Thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you learned something. All tools are linked down below, and yes, those are Amazon affiliate links, so if you click and you buy something, we do get a commission. And see you in the next stream. Thank you so much for watching.